The hope dope, that dope, hope they sell in the churches clearly is worse than dope. Y'all are worse than nitties, and it's so easy to get y'all. There's a whole range of things I can talk about today. I'm talking about these titles. People who supposedly dreamed dreams to come tell you, God told me to come tell you about the wealth that's coming your way. God told me to come tell you about some money coming your way. The chosen, that's another buzzword we'll get into. That's another topic. God told me to come tell you, specifically I'm talking about these material things like wealth, a lot of money, some access coming your way. I gotta laugh because the amount of views, 235,000, it's only been like 5 days. The amount of comments, usually these creators will say comment something if you believe this message, like I'm chosen and I receive it. The amount of people following this, I can see y'all are worse than nitties for real. That hope, clearly got your worse than nitties. Sidebar, a content creator saying comment something in the comments is just boosting their algorithm. That's how interaction boosts their video into people's feeds. That's what's happening there. But let's digest this. You say God told you. Wait, you? Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Maybe you did dream dreams. God told you to come tell somebody. God's not specific like that, no? Huh? Okay, cool. God told you to come tell somebody out here that some money is coming to them and how they should manage it and how they should move and whatever and how they should receive it. So why are you out here telling everybody else? What is going on? These new age shepherds, they're worse than the old age ones because they realize, people need money. Who doesn't? That's why I'm sat here. I'm going to work. And they realize people need money from some unreal source. They know of that need. They realize people need some hope and they tap into it. So this title will attract so many people who believe they are in some way chosen or on God's side and they deserve some blessings. 235,000 people, and it's been 5 days. God told you, let's now go through to the word. Let's go back to the books of old, which have lasted all these years and we call the word. The living God has never contacted man to go tell another man, and in this case, not even another man, to go tell the whole world that one particular person is about to receive something, and that particular person is meant to decipher that it's me they're talking to out of this whole medley. The living God has never, if we're staying true to the word, contacted man to tell them about some personal wealth they're about to get. It's never happened. The people, the seers who later became the prophets, they were getting messages from the living God, and sidebar, never directly from the living God. It will always be through an emissary who will be identified. Raphael and things. He contacts people and lets them see his word by way of the benefit of his people, never to the materialistic benefit of one. It's never happened before. This is not true to any word. It's not. Let's not go into a huge sidebar where we'll start talking about how some prominent men of wealth came to get their wealth. Let's not do that, because that's a whole nother sidebar, right? The living God has never contacted man to go tell another man about some personal wealth they're about to receive. I'll even go deeper to tell you, wealth, material wealth, is not an enactment or a present or a gift from the living God kingdom. It's not part of it. Wealth, sex, too much leaning on the body like food, etc., is the things that draw you away from the kingdom of the one you say sent you to go tell some specific person, but generally, that they're about to receive wealth. All your hope fiends. I'm here to tell you there's only one God that creator talked to. I'm not really gonna say what God it is, but that God told them, say this and you will be wealthy, because they'll all tap into it. Are you Lord dumb or as? Listen, praises to the living God, yeah? There is no way, if what I'm saying is wrong, the one who purports to be his only begotten son who came to walk among man would open his mouth and say something like, it's easier for a camel to go through the needle of an eye than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. Wait, do you know how mad this is? He's not saying it's impossible. He's saying dream on. It's beyond impossible. Because if he had even said a cat, a dog, to go through the needle of an eye, we would have got the message that it's impossible. He used a huge animal which has a hump, sandbag this whole huge animal and try pushing it through the needle. It still won't work. So how are you telling me that you saw a dream from God, telling you to come tell somebody, but you told everybody that they were about to receive the very thing that will bar them from the kingdom of? Another buzzword I'll get into, the chosen. Once that word is mentioned, 538,000 views. People we'll get to it. For now, I want money, so I'm going through the methods through which money is got. Work. If you want money, go work. Beware the space you put yourself into when you start believing wealth can come from an unseen place, because you set yourself up to that kingdom which gives wealth through unseen method. Praises to the living God.